many of my conversations with these very advanced entities, they tell me often, Mario, don't make interference with your mind of your mouth or your mouth. And because we're talking about the things that I am creating, or the things that I talk to them that I want to create. What boils down is we can make interference with what we think or what we say with our mouth. You see, everything in this three-dimensional reality is energy. The trees, the birds, the cats, the dogs, any animal, anything, any human, everything is made out of the same material. The only thing that is different is the vibration of the energy. Now, you can change energy, but you cannot destroy it. That is why somebody has a beautiful life and somebody has a miserable life. And they are in the same plane, the same place, the same reality. And it's because, just like a radio that pick many different radio stations, it's the same. In this reality is many different vibrations, many different, if we want to call it this way, radio stations, and you are tuned on one, the one that you choose to be tuned. Now, people that understand this knowledge is just 5% of the population in the world, and the rest that don't understand has been manipulated by media and many other ways to think and be in the radio station that this 5% want them to be for their benefit. Now, when you are in certain energy, certain vibration, if you understand how this works and you choose the one that you want to be, like I understand this and I have used it all my life. I understood how this operates since I was 14 years old. But when you are in certain vibration that you have chosen to be, you need to be careful with the thoughts that come to your mind. Now, your brain is a transmitter and receiver. That's all that is. You are not your brain. Then, if you want to be in certain frequency, like you choose a frequency in the radio station, there's where you need to maintain yourself. But your brain will pick different frequencies. Sometimes these frequencies are stronger, and here and there, maybe you go close to a very negative person, then your brain is going to start picking that frequencies of that person. The problem arrives when you start believing that what you're thinking or feeling is the truth. Then you start holding it in your mind And not only that, but then you start talking about it. Then you start changing the frequency. It's like you going in your car and you having a radio station that you're listening. But sometimes you go in places where the other frequency, the other radio station is stronger and interfere with your radio station. But you don't change it. You just keep driving and go back to the normal, to the station you're listening. Now you start messing up with the radio, you're going to change the station. You're going to change the frequency. This is exactly what they tell me when they say, Mario, do not interfere with your mind or your mouth. That means if I keep myself in a frequency that I want to be, frequency of wealth, success, health, happiness, that kind of frequency, and other frequencies are going to come in this receiver, my brain. Sometimes everything goes smooth, but when another frequencies are stronger and they came into my mind, I need to make sure I do not believe those frequencies. Because if I start believing on them and talking, I will change the frequency. And eventually I will start creating that reality in my life. That is why it's very important for you to control your mind. A lot of people, they just, wherever the mind says is where they go. They don't understand. They have never learned to control their mind. The brain is not you. That is just a piece of equipment for you to utilize for your benefit. But instead of that, people just allow that piece of equipment to manipulate them. And they live happy, sad. They live whatever comes in there. Now, frequencies are thousands of frequencies. And through the day, they will come into your mind. But is you the one in charge to keep accepting only the frequencies that you, or the frequency that you want to be in it? And don't matter what, you do not accept anything else. And that is the kind of life you will keep living. Or if you are not living the life you want, eventually you will create that type of life that you want. But takes discipline, absolutely discipline in your mind. And discipline on what you say. No matter how things sometimes go in the wrong direction, don't talk about it and reject it out of your mind, and keep focused on what you want and how you want it. And of course, take the correct actions, and you will keep yourself in there. Or if you are not there, you will every day getting closer and closer to the place where you want to be. Remember, keep your mind focused on what you want to be or what you want to achieve in this life. Have a wonderful day.